with that understanding that there's abandonment issues and attachment issues that we all have to deal with, we have to recognize it and build on each other, love on each other. But it starts right here with loving yourself first. Because once we get to a space where we can truly and utterly love ourselves as the queen that we are, as the king that we are, then we can look across that table or see that other black face and say, oh my gosh, you are amazing. You're an amazing, strong, beautiful person because you look like me. And because I know I love me, when I see you, I love you. The first thing I want to talk about in relation to self-love is that you have to be patient with yourself. When you're trying to develop a greater sense of self-love, you have to understand that you are a work in progress and that things take time for you to build and for you to create and for you to be the best person that you need to be for this world. It takes time. Stop rushing. Stop pushing yourself to something that might not be ready for. Stop putting or having these high expectations that you can't get to the next level without doing something else. Be patient with yourself. Recognize, not saying that you should put limitations on yourself because you can go as far as you want to see yourself going. However, patience, knowing that things take time, knowing that you are a work in progress, knowing that you have habits that you would like to break, learning an adjustment in your own life. So have patience. You are a work in progress. All things take time to clean up. When you're trying to enhance the self-love that you have within you, one of the first steps that takes for you to do that is to forgive yourself. Forgiving people, we can do a whole nother video on that. But today we're going to talk about forgiving yourself for any past mistakes, any issues you may have. Because holding on to any type of malice, especially towards yourself, let's say you had an addiction or you used to have aggression issues or used to have control issues or used to or still present day still have these issues. It's okay to recognize them, understand them, and tell it to yourself that you're going to move forward in them and eventually past them. But it starts with forgiving your past for those past mistakes, because holding that malice in your hearts just complicates so many other things. Look up the ACEs study. It's a real thing. And basically, when you are under such negative energy and negative stress or been through basically ACEs study is about traumatic events within your childhood. But if you've been through those situations, even as adults, they grow. That negative energy grows into something physical. Cancer, diabetes, heart issues, lupus, fibro, all of those things all surround around the issue of energy and how you treat yourself and how you are handling the issues that come into your world. And if you are just holding it in, they develop into something physical. And then at that point, it's really hard to backtrack and erase all of those issues that you were trying to deal with. The next tip I want to give you is something really big and really, really, really hard. Because again, we do what we know. But the biggest thing that will help you and to develop that self-love for yourself is that you have to remove yourself from negative people and negative things. People, places, and things, if they are not facilitating to your growth, if they're not helping you become a better you have to kick them out your lives. You have to remove yourself from them. Like it's that critical. It's that important. Unfortunately, if you continue to keep people in spaces and things around you that is not helping you or tearing you down as a person, if they are tearing you down, you gotta let them go. And I don't care if that is your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, whoever it is, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whoever. It doesn't matter. If they are not helping build you, you have to let them go. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is a pretty big deal. I know I say everything's a big deal, but this is really understanding that you can alter your universe with what you put out there. We've talked about this in other videos, but the basis is that your reality and your current environment is a reflection of your consciousness. So the thoughts that you think, the things that you say, the actions that you do, all of that have been received by the universe and pushed back into your life. And what you see around you, the people that you hang around, the places that you go, even the work that you're in, all of that has been brought into your life on the basis of what you have put out there to the universe to give to you. And so if you are dealing with someone who is tearing you down and hurting you and making you feel like shit, what did you do to call that into your life? And I'm not saying that you should blame yourself all for everything. Oh my gosh, I made this evil person come into my life. No, look at it as, what did you put out there? What did you say in relation to yourself? How did you view yourself to bring that negativity into your life? Did you put out there to your universe that I'm an amazing person and I deserve greatness? Or did you put out in the universe that I'm not that great of a person and I don't know if I even deserve to be loved? What did you put out there to the universe to get what you currently have? And if you don't like it, you have to practice change. Practice changing your thought processes to getting what it is that you want and not seeking out the things that you don't want. What did you say out your mouth to people and to places and to the universe that made you receive back what you currently have or what you want to see? And what did you do to get to the space that you would like to be in rather than the space that you're currently in or have been in the past? All of those things are relevant in relation to understanding that your current reality is very much a reflection of your consciousness. Okay, angels, I hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Charli WrightNow's Motivational Moment, Valentine's Day / Black History Month edition. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and continue to watch videos, old videos, or anything coming up as well. Also, if you have any comments or questions, please hit me up so I can respond. If you want to send me an email, that's great too. All of that information is at the end of this video. So the last thing I want to say is I challenge you to do something that will enhance your self-love for this week. All right, angels. Have a blessed day.